Hello? Yes, now we're fine. Um, hello guys, hello guys. Hope you guys are doing well today. Give me a second. I just want to connect. What is this?
You're more than enough for us. I'll never be more loved than I am right now. Wasn't holding you up,
Hope you guys are doing
so
well.
nothing I can do.
Welcome to another Sunday.
Down
Yeah, tomorrow the
doesn't
market is
take a
starting.
trophy to make you proud. I'll never be more loved than I am.
Tomorrow the market is starting. It's time to get back to work. If you're if you're here, let me know which country you're from. If you're here, let me know which country you're from. Give me a second as well.
You've never been closer than you are right now. You are Jireh. You are enough. You are Jireh. You are enough. And I will be content in every circumstance. Jireh. You are enough. I don't want to forget how I feel right now. On a mountaintop, I can see so clear what it's all about. You stay by my side when the sun goes down. Don't want to forget how I feel right now. I know you have tried. You are
I see UAE, Zambia, Tanzania, Namibia, Lesotho, Canada, Nigeria, India, Mozambique as well. Well, welcome guys to another prayer session. Don't mind how I speak because I have flu, so I catch cold. So if I cough, please don't mind that. I see Brazil as well. I see Brazil as well. Yes. So today I'm going to be talking about the most important thing. If you are new here, welcome to a prayer session. This is where we make sure that we consult with God before we engage in any trading activity before the week starts. What we're trying to do is make ourselves, be inclined to make sure that we obviously do this thing at the best of our ability. Now, the main thing is to make sure that each and every decision that we take, it is a decision that will give us sustainability, that is in line with what God is telling us to do, and then everything will be fine from there. So, so today I'm going to be emphasizing the issue of leverage. Comrades, we're involved in forex trading, and the most important thing into this game is actually leverage. So now, when I talk about leverage, I'm talking about how many times are you actually multiplying, your money and all that. So I'm gonna highlight few stuff. I'm gonna start with Matthew's verse 25, chapter 14 to 13. It says, to one he gave 5 talents.
Okay, I found this on the web.
Sorry about that. To one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, and to another 1, each according to his ability. A man who had received 5 talents went at once and put his money to work and gained 5 more. Now, this parable illustrates leveraging entrusted resources using what God gives you. Money gives time to grow and produce more from that. So now this verse is it's actually speaking to us, obviously on a deeper level, because in forex trading, if we can check, this verse talked about money, time, which are the most important thing in this industry. In terms of time, there are normally people who get to the forex market, place an order, let the market run 200 pips without actually taking advantage of the 200 pips, because if the market goes against them, they allow that. But when the market goes into their profit, they don't they see that as something that is actually normal. I don't want to comment. Give me a quick second. I want to drink something for my coffee quickly. Okay, we're good to go. So there are some people who don't actually take advantage into this game. They go around thinking that they obviously need to do the bare minimum, but when it's actually their time to take advantage, they actually don't do that. So this verse will wake some of you who actually think that trading is all about seeing blues, but not seeing blues that impacts your life and all that. So yeah, that was Matthew verse 25, chapter 14 to 30. Another one, which is Proverbs 20, verse 21, chapter 5, still talks about leverage. The plan of the diligent leads surely to abundance, but everyone who is hasty comes only to poverty. Let me repeat that. The plan of the diligent leads surely to abundance, but everyone who's hasty comes only to poverty. Leveraging involves planning, strategic action. This verse connects wise planning with increase. So now this talks about the issue that you must plan your stuff. You must risk, you must leverage, but in a strategic way, which is what we aim to do. If you don't if you don't leverage oh, yes, yes. sharp. Sorry about that, guys. I'm very sick. So I was still talking the issue of leveraging. The issue of leveraging is very important, and then we must strategically plan for it. It doesn't mean that when you add more trades, you must obviously do that in a reckless way. There is a way of doing it, but you must always calculate that you are only risking a specific amount of money. And then from there, you can be able to obviously come up with the result that you want. If only you plan and have a concrete plan that obviously this is what I'm going to be risking, this is what I'm going to be distributing in each and every account, like that. So now, another one, which is the last one with regards to this leveraging, it is Ecclesiastes verse 11, chapter 1 to 2. Cast your bread upon the waters, for you will find it after many days. Give a portion to 7 or even 8 for you to know that what disaster, okay, for you know not what disaster may happen on earth. Yeah, this is just to say that this is just a basic principle of what we are doing. If you have one account, most of you have this perception that you must deposit one big chunk of money in just one account and just risk it like that, which is far from the truth. Guys, don't worry, I'm drinking hot water here. This flu is killing me. So please bear with me and understand. But yeah, if you're new here, just know that Forex is very risky, but there is a way of doing it. There is definitely a way of doing it. When we include God, we align everything so that we align God so that by the time we make any decision, it is definitely associated with God, because most of the things that we're actually doing here, God is involved. Why? Because of simple things like leverage. We can be able to make sense of them straight from the Bible. And then from there, it is easy for us to um, operate with confidence moving forward. So now, leveraging can be a very tricky thing, especially if you are new. The only the only way you can convince your mind to accept something like this is for you to be delusional, um, practice in a way that, or plan in a way that you know that to you it is definitely possible, but to others it is not. Just operate based on what your mind actually tells you, and also a little bit of what you've seen actually before. Because what I've noticed, I mean, this industry is all about what people portray, to be honest, what people portray. And then if you stop listening to what people portray, sometimes you just need to listen to yourself. Sometimes God is within you, comrades. Sometimes God is within you, so you don't have to be consulting with anyone. And then apply everything according to how you think. If I ask you guys, when was the last time you applied everything according to how you think? You might find that some of you have actually never done that before, and which is it's troubling moving forward. Why? Because sometimes God speaks to us directly. We don't need to consult people. We don't need to go to anyone. We can just, God can communicate with us through dreams about what will happen. God can communicate with us through imagination. God can communicate with us through intuition based on what God can communicate with us through the gut feeling. So, not everything you have to listen to everyone, including the forex game. Including the forex game. Because once you're listening to people too much, you start not being in line with your spirituality because you listen too much to the outside noise. You don't listen to your inner side. Because if it gets to a point where you don't stop listening to it, you can imagine there are people here who have mentors, 15 mentors, 100 mentors. They're still moving from one person to another. Why? Because they don't actually listen to themselves. They prefer listening to another person than listening to themselves. So I want you guys to start listening to yourself before you listen to any other person. What is your gut feeling saying about the whole thing? Because how do you see it? How do you see, okay, I understand that you see people doing it, but you yourself, how do you see it? You yourself, how do you see it? So it is very important, and this thing it will make you gain too much confidence into the market, knowing that you are trading from within yourself. That little bit of confidence it is definitely required. You need to have that confidence so that you don't second guess everything that you do. Majority of you know what you're doing, just that you second guess everything. You second guess what you're doing, you second guess every entry you take, you second guess why you close the profit. After you close the profit, the market goes into more profit. You second guess that. So as traders, we have that mentality of regretting everything that we actually do. We think it's like you can't think once and just be sitting with that. It's like when you thought about, okay, well, let me close profit now. It's like you have this other feeling that says you shouldn't have closed now. And it's always like that, and that's confusion. That brings a lot of confusion. Now, with regards to the confusion I'm talking about, the confusion, there's no way you can be confused and have confidence. And when I mean about confidence, I mean the confidence to enter trades and not do nothing and just let the market play out. Comrades, don't underestimate it. It comes a long way. You need to put yourself in a position where if you enter trades, you can be able to let them unfold. And that will come from you being spiritually aligned. Why am I saying spiritually aligned? Because there are certain things that are deeper than you think, and you're definitely not aware of them. Like an example, the issue of double guessing, and where if you check where this double mind comes from. If you can check where this double mind comes from, it comes from you obviously second guessing yourself. If you check where this second guessing comes from, It comes from you not planning your stuff properly. It goes layers by layers. It goes layers by layers. It definitely goes layers by layers. So once when we do these things the way we're conducting this with the when we engage in a prayer session, we're trying to channel you to think in a way that once you make a decision, that decision, I mean, no one can, defy it, or your second mind can actually, it won't even be there. It's like you can't second guess anything. You can't regret any decision that you've made. It's the same thing as when the market consolidates and you place a buy. If it is selling, you still remain calm. Why? Because you made your decision. If you close profit now, you won't be tempted to go back into the market. Why? Because you've made a decision. Why should you do that? That comes down to what? Discipline. And what does discipline comes to? Planning. Planning, you know that why you actually waiting. So these things they go layer by layer, and then everything we're able to do it better that way. For this week, I'm going to be cutting this thing short. We're going to do halfway. Um, Let me work on my health. By the next week, I should be fine to make it a long one where I can engage more into this thing because I'm trying. This flu is irritating me, so I need to um, see a doctor quickly so that I get proper medication for this coughing. But for now, God bless. Let's start the weekend. Let's start the week. We're still going to be trading. Nothing will change. Just that I can't speak for a long time because I keep on coughing and it's irritating. But yeah, as long as I've communicated with you, took some time to communicate with you guys. But yeah, everything will be fine. From tomorrow, we're still working, whether was whether whether we're sick or not, but will still operate. The market doesn't care whether we're experiencing some health issues, but yeah. But for now, let's work from 12. Cheers, guys.